ましょう作りましょうさてさて何ができるかな
Okay, so something easy to make is rice balls. You wet your hands with some water and then put a little bit of salt on your hands. Just kind of rub them in. And then pick up a handful of rice and just start pressing it together with your palms to get it into a nice compact shape. And then after you have that, you just start forming it into a triangle by squeezing it and rotating it between your hands. Just keep doing that until it's nice and firm and it's a nice good shape. And then you take a piece of nori and you just wrap it around the bottom just so it doesn't stick to the plate or other ones that you do. So you have a little something to grab onto. Now if you want to do a filling, a really simple one is a tuna fish. And just put a little bit of mayo, about a tablespoon, in a bowl. And then take a can of drained tuna. Make sure that it's drained as well as you can get it. And then just mix that in with the mayo. Now you don't want a whole lot of mayo in here because you don't want too much moisture, otherwise it won't stay really well inside the rice. And just mix it up. All right. So now you have it all mixed up. Go ahead and like you did before, wet your hands with some water. Put some salt on there. And then you pick up a chunk of rice, flatten it out, your hand, make a little impression in the middle. Okay. And then scoop some of the filling in there. And that actually looks like too much, but it's okay. It's all right. It'll work out. Put some more on top, kind of cap it off. And this one we're going to make in a actual ball shape. Just press it in your hands. Careful not to press too hard because you don't want the filling to come squeezing out at you. Just back and forth between your hands. Shape it out. It's all nice and firm. Then you take a piece of nori again. I'm going to do a longer one this time. We'll wrap it all the way around. That's because it's a ball shape. Alright, and that one is done. Now if you don't want just plain rice, because that can be boring, you can get these little seasoning packets. See? I know you can't read that, but I'm just showing you the back anyways. And just sprinkle some in there. This is also something that you can use on leftover rice. If you just want a snack and it's just boring just to eat plain old rice, just add some of this. It's just some seaweed and some other stuff just to add a little bit of flavoring and saltiness. And take the rice paddle and mix it up. You don't want to have a ton. It's just a little bit. It's just a seasoning to it. Alright, so that's all mixed up. And then just like when you made it the first time, go ahead and wet your hands. You can still put some salt on your hands, but you don't have to put a ton because the seasoning has salt in it already. And then put it in your hands like before. Pack it all nice with your palms. And then shape it by turning it in your hands or making a triangle shape again. Just squeeze and flip. Alright, and wrap it up in the nori around the bottom. And there you go. It's done!